This is our brand new Series 2 Quadruple Randomizer. Giving this one a shot this weekend to see how it goes. We're going to do a couple of these because I got one more case. Technically we can do 3 of these breaks. This will be number 1. Number 2 is open right now. That is 1051, so you can grab spots in that if you'd like. Remember that we have gone on a policy of doing the breaks in the order that they fill, regardless of what the break number is. So yeah, we do still have 41 Skybox, 47 Parkhurst, 48 Mixer, and 49 Artifacts open as well. But 49 Artifacts actually is down to the last 6 teams. So that break will be next today at 2 o'clock. I just need enough time to take a break between these to run some stuff to the post office and have lunch. So 2 o'clock. Later today, it would be cool to get that Skybox break going. That's 1041. That is down to still 17 spots left. It's a really great break for only $30. You get 6 boxes of Skybox over 3 years. And if you hit a PMG during that break, you get a $25 break credit bonus. So huge upsides to that break. That's also the break where Connie pulled her 1 of 1 card last week for a $500 bonus. Our bonus today is at 200 because Kim Mitchell hit it the other night for the full 500. So what we are going to do today is we're going to randomize after every single box we open. So you're going to get a new team assignment after each box, which means that you have 4 different chances to land on the Blackhawks and get Bedard and or other great young guns and other cards that come out of here. So all of those will be performed live on screen starting now. But the first thing I need to do actually is go ahead and tag all of our participants into this so that we, oops, hang on a second. What is happening here? So that we can get going on that part of it. I like to get tags first and then do the randomizer, just so that as many people are here as possible. It will be a very rapid trade block. We're not going to do a full 5-minute trade block for every single one of these boxes. So you're going to have about 2 to 3 minutes to trade block yourselves once you get your team, and we will go from there. So let me go ahead and get everyone tagged, and we shall go. Julie says, get us some good ones, Stacy. I sure am going to try. All right, so let's see. Wendy W. M cubed, obviously. And also, okay, I see Lisa L's already here. You guys have to forgive me today. My allergies are maybe one of the worst that they have been in years. It sucks, actually. So my voice is incredibly scratchy, froggy, and I keep coughing. So I'm keeping water nearby and hoping to be able to kind of get past it. But this morning has been freaking terrible. So trying to just power through and get work done and obviously get streams done today, but man alive, I'm probably going to have to just go for an allergy shot. I have to suck it up and go get one of those Kenalog shots because sometimes that's the only thing that will help me in this scenario. It's rough. Anyway, so let me go ahead and get everybody else tagged real quick. Wendy, Lisa, Alyssa. We've got Lisa, Wendy, Dawn, and Wendy. All right, I'll get Blessin' and Wendy Hook tagged up in here just in case they want to watch. All right, so as people start to appear, we will work on the randomizer here shortly. So let me get us set up for that real quick while people show up. Excuse me. This break does not have the Young Gun Bounty bonus anymore because of all of the extra things that we were doing in this break to give everybody different shots at things. So no Young Guns Bounty bonus, but like I said, there will be a very brief trade block after each randomization. So it will behoove you to actually participate in the streams when they happen on these. And we have enough right now to do 3 of them. So the plan was maybe 2 today if we fill that second one, and 1 of them tomorrow, or 2 of them tomorrow, just however you guys decide you want to do it. Okay, let me bring our camera over here so that we can do the randomization part. It's easiest for you guys to see if I just set it right there on the laptop. I realize it's not always then excuse me, good lord. I realize it's not always then easiest to see from this angle versus a printed paper, but I'm not going to go print a paper 4 different times on this break. So after the randomizer, if you have any questions about who you have, just let me know and I will tell you. All right, 3 spins of the dice begins now. We're looking for 8 or larger on that 3rd roll to go. 5 is not going to do it, so we'll do single rolls until we hit 8 or larger. 7 is also not going to work. 9 will be good, though. All right, so our list of 32 teams is here. I'm going to pop that into our list randomizer, and this first one is going to run 4 times. I'm sorry, 9 times. In my mind, I'm thinking about how we're going to do it 4 times. Anyway, excuse me. Blossom says she's sleepy. That makes 2 of us. For some reason, I'm really lagging today, but I'm sure that it is allergy related. Big game coming up right now between blues and wild, though. Got to get that turned on. All right, first randomization is complete. I'm going to point you toward it and get that bluish mark off so you guys can actually see. All right, so on the first time through, Julie M is the recipient of the Chicago Blackhawks, which is ironic since she said, pull us some good ones, Stacy. So now, Julie, I feel like you've put all sorts of pressure on me to do just that. So your 3-minute trade block for list number 1 begins now. So if you need help seeing who you have, let me know. Or if you'd like to trade, please tell me in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and turn on that Wild Blues game. Holy crap. Minnesota Wild. You're also on the 1-week countdown to my 45th birthday, which is an age that I don't feel like being. Blesson says, question, how does the 4X randomizer work? So it works the exact same way that it does for every single break. The only difference is just that we're going to do it before each box. So we got 4 boxes on here. So we just randomized, and now we will open 1 box. Then we will randomize again, open number 2, so on and so forth. So that is how this works. We decided to try this out just that way 4 different people had chances at hitting Chicago and Bedard, obviously. It just mixes it up a little bit. You're going to get, when we send you your cards, you're going to have 4 different teams that you got. So yeah, that's what's happening. All right, if anybody has questions about who they got, please let me know. Yeah, Julie says I'm turning half of 90. Julie, that's exactly what I was picturing in my mind, and I'm not loving that. But anyway. All right, anybody want the Sharks, says Leslie. Leslie is looking to trade the Sharks. Anybody else? Samantha says, woman, I'm 51. Like, how? Connie says, may I ask who I got? You may, Connie. Connie, you got the Boston Bruins. The Boston Bruins. Blesson says, that means 4 questions of the break then. If you'd like to do 4 questions of the break, I mean, we won't say no. All right, so Wild versus Blues kicking off now. Not sure what's happening in today's 10 a.m. games. I was busy trying to send newsletters for Easter. So speaking of which, that's a good segue while you're finishing up trading. If you are looking for Easter basket surprises, kids, grandkids, whomever, or Mother's Day, Father's Day, or teacher appreciation gifts, every single one of our shops has all of the sale section items buy one, get one 50% off right now. And it includes very cute like NHL board games, Seattle Kraken and Vegas Golden Knights specific board games like dominoes, match game, checkers, stuff like that. Player decals and pucks and pennants and stuff are always, mascot stuff's always fun for kids. So visit any of our 16 shops, click sale, and then add items to your cart willy-nilly, and every second one of them you will get 50% off. You can mix and match all of them. I just sent out a few newsletters, so if you're on a group or a shop mailing list, I'm sure you'll be receiving it shortly anyway, but figured I would mention it simply because Easter is next Sunday. So if you want Easter stuff, I got to get it mailed out by Monday to make sure that you get it. In case you are on the other side of the country from me in Vegas, you're going to want to make sure you allow plenty of time. All right, puck dropping for Wild Blues. I don't see anyone trading, so we're going to go ahead and get rolling. Like I said, the trade blocks for these will be short, so we're not sitting idly by. All right, so what we're going to do is take 3 of the boxes off the break stand, and we're going to start with box number 1. After we finish this box, we will re-randomize the teams, and you will get a new team. So yeah, it's just different and fun. It was PB's idea. PB's a goddamn genius. Speaking of PB, if you would like to break with him later tonight, I'm sure he will probably help me out on break 1048, which is a $20 mixer that has a tin of this product, along with Series 1 Star Rookies and Parkhurst. It was the break that you guys did the other night with him while I was at the game. Pretty good break, only 20 bucks. So that's 1048. Probably going this evening if we can fill it. All right, off we go. It is Jacob Truba, Rangers, Charlie Coyle, Bruins, Logan O'Connor, Avalanche, Igor Shesterkin, Rangers, Joel Farabee, Flyers, Drake Batherson, Senators, Ricard Raquel, Penguins, Tyler Toffoli, Flames, now Jets, Josh Mahura, Panthers. Our director of boards is going to be Pat Maroon when he was with the Lightning. Going to, wow, this is going to be so fun for me to try to try to look at over on this chart. Hold, please. I forgot to alphabetize the teams for my own sanity, so let me do that real quick. Make sure it doesn't mess up the rest of the columns. Okay, Wendy Scott on her first spot has Lightning. Pat Maroon for Wendy. He is now with the Bruins. Our UD canvases Valeri Nichushkin, Avalanche. Going to Michelle R. And honor roll Devin Levi, Sabres. Goes to Christina V on her second spot. And she loves the Sabres. So there you go. Crap. I need to send her the link. Hold, please. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. Give me just a second here. Okay. Apologies. All right, I missed Blessing's question of the break. Who is your ultimate Stanley Cup final matchup? Who wins and how many games out of 7? Oh, I mean, for this year, I mean, I'd love it if it became Knights Bruins. I'd love that because I would actually probably travel to Boston to see some of those games too. And hell, why not? 7 games. That'd be fun, right? Blessing says Stars versus Devils. Dallas wins 6 games of 7. The Bruins would have home advantage over us, so therefore I would have to say 6 games for us as well, Knights. That way it happens at home. Jordan Martinook, Canes. I'm sure Melissa will love that answer. Timo Meyer, Devils. Morgan Riley, Leafs. Alexander Barkov, Panthers. Nick Perbix, Lightning. Connor Hellebuck, Jets. Ellie Tolvanen, Kraken. Andrei Svechnikov, Canes. Zach Werenski, Blue Jackets. Trent Frederick, Director of Boards for the Bruins for Connie. Our Young Guns is a duck. It's a quacker. Jackson Lacombe for Wendy Scott, second spot. I have to say it. Can't not say it. Christina V for her Sabres gets a UD canvas of Tage Thompson. Still absolutely loving the photography of UD canvas this year. Putting together my little collection. So from this set, I decided I'm collecting, obviously, UD canvas because I always do. I'm also collecting the instinctive goalie cards. I'm still kind of on the fence about do I collect the portraits. For now, I just have the gritty one, and I'm good with that. I have an Eichel one too. But the gritty one is funny to me, but I don't know if I need them all. Though McDavid in a crown would be pretty enticing, I suppose. Not in the way that sounded. Jake McCabe, Leafs. Shea Theodore, Knights. Braden Point, Lightning. Andrew Kopp, Red Wings. Anthony Cirelli, Lightning. Lucas Raymond, Red Wings. Ryan Hartman, Wild. Excuse me. Wade Allison, Flyers, now Predators. Carter Verhaeghe, Panthers. PCs is Sebastian Aho for the Canes, going to Lisa L, second spot. Deep Roots, Logan Couture, Sharks for Leslie C. Our Young Guns is Vancouver Canuck. It's Archer Seelovs. That one's going to Dawn C on her first spot. Samantha says it won't be good for my blood pressure, but Vegas versus Leafs. I thought about that one as well, simply because I was thinking we could see Revo again, and it would be pretty funny to play against Big Tony in the Stanley Cup final, but I'm still on the fence about whether we even make playoffs or not, so let's not get ahead of ourselves here talking about Stanley Cup finals and such. Though I was only answering Blessing's question of the break, but we got a long way to go over the next 13 games, I'll tell you that. Josh Norris, Senators. Alex DeBrinket, Senators, now Red Wings. Evgeny Malkin, Penguins. John Carlson, Capitals. Jesper Bratt, Devils. Alexander Romanov, Islanders. Mason Marchment, Stars. Jake Allen, Canadiens, now Devils. Alexei Lafreniere, Rangers. Instinctive Goalie is Otter for the Stars for M Cubed, third spot. A black canvas, Elias Lindholm, when he was with the Flames for Luckbox Laura, who is now with the Canucks. Elias Lindholm, not Luckbox Laura. And an honor roll, Simon Edvinsson, Red Wings for Savannah on her second spot. Oh, Luckbox Laura just got here, actually. So, Laura, in case you didn't catch that, you have the Flames on this break. I think you just have the one, right? Yep, Calgary Flames. But again, it's just for the first box, then we randomize again. So we're randomizing after every single box. Or I should say, technically we're randomizing before each box, not after. Right? Tasha says she would travel for that matchup for Leafs Vegas. Well, obviously you would. Would you miss watching Reeves play in the playoffs? Absolutely not. Jakob Silverberg, Ducks. Jordan Kyrou, Blues. Boone Jenner, Blue Jackets. Kyle Connor, Jets. Artem Zub, Senators. Tim Stützle, Senators. Pavel Zacha, Bruins. Mike Matheson, Canadiens. Linus Ullmark, Bruins. Monster Season, which all have McDavid on them. Collect all 82. Shannon M. Ecliptic, Cole Caulfield, Canadiens for Lisa L. And our UD portrait is Ryan Nugent Hopkins, Oilers, also for Shannon M. Yep, Tasha says absolutely not. Laura, how are you today? Guys, I'm very sorry about the coughing. I literally feel like somebody is stabbing my eyes right now. That is how bad my allergies are. What the hell? What did I do to deserve? Whom the hell did I piss off? Oh my god, to spend my morning like this with these bad allergies. Wendy says that would be fun to randomize after the boxes. Watch all the cards and then find out who you got. Then you'd have to try to remember what all the bangers were the entire time. That would be funny, actually. All right. Neil Pionk, Jets. Oliver Bjorkstrand, Kraken, Justin Falk, Blues. So this time around, Wendy W. got falked. It'll be a different person getting falked every time. JJ Peterka, Sabres. Andrei Kuzmenko, Canucks, now Flames. Man. OV Capitals, Brandon Hagel, Lightning, Nikita Zaitsev, Blackhawks, Colton Sissons, Predators. Our instinctive is Jake Allen, Canadiens for Lisa L. first spot. He is now with the Devils. Nicholas Matin-Paulo is the Young Guns for the Ottawa Senators, going to Lisa G, second spot. And it is an outburst, Jason Dickinson for Julie M. This is not the Blackhawks she wants, but that said, outbursts are always nice to hit, so that is a Jason Dickinson outburst for the Blackhawks for Julie. Yeah, Laura said she also can't breathe. Samantha says pollen is everywhere. Like, I can barely see out of my eyes because they're so, like, goopy and sticky right now, which is super freaking annoying. Anywho, all right, so next break coming up today, in case you missed it at the beginning, will be the Great Wall of Artifacts. Excuse me, that break had only 6 teams left when I started the stream, so we'll take a look at who those are here in a little bit. But yeah, Great Wall of Artifacts, 5 boxes from 21-22, 4 boxes 22-23, and 3 boxes of the current season. Matt Grizzlick, Bruins. Drew Doughty, Kings. Jacob Markstrom, Flames. Igor Sharangovich, Devils, now Flames. Rasmus Ristolainen, Flyers. Chris Kreider, Rangers. Nicholas Delorier, Flyers. Braden Schneider, Rangers. Jonathan Berggren, Red Wings. Tanner Jeannot is the Director of Boards card for Wendy S. Lightning. Justin Sordiff for the Florida Panthers is our Young Guns for Wendy Scott on her third spot. Oh, bang! That's a huge one. Legends Canvas. Yari Curry with the cup. That's a really great card. Shannon M. has the Edmonton Oilers. That's really nice. Yari Curry, Legends Canvas with the Stanley Cup, Edmonton Oilers. You know what we still haven't pulled yet, you guys? We have not pulled a single day with a cup. Vegas Golden Knights. This is bullshit. Where are our day with the cup cards? I think PB was trying to buy me one off eBay last night of Marchie, and it was like over $200 already. I don't know if he won the auction because we went into a show and he never said anything. But also, to be fair, he could have been trying to be sneaky, buying it for my birthday, and maybe I wasn't even supposed to see. I don't know whether he got it or not, so I'm not going to ask. But yeah, those cards are expensive. They're not easy to find right now. Samantha says, sigh, can someone else just blow dry my hair? I freaking hate doing it. Same. I need like an in-home hair blower dryer. Hair dry blower. What the hell? You know what I'm trying to say. All right, Anthony Mantha, Capitals Now Knights. William Nylander, Leafs. Nicholas Abe-Kubel, Capitals. Brandon Saad, Blues. Vince Dunn, Kraken. Nick Schmaltz, Coyotes. Darnell Nurse, Oilers. Brandon Tanev, Kraken. Eric Goodbranson, Blue Jackets. Our PCs is a Sparkle-Eichel. A Spikel, if you will. A Spikel-Eichel. Vegas Golden Knights person is Christina V. Third spot, UD canvas of Bo Horvat for the Islanders will go to Jerry T. And a honor roll Will Cooley Rangers is going to M cubed on her second spot. So, hey, what's going on in the Bruins Flyers game right now? Because I just realized that's probably why M cubed has not bothered to tune in yet, because she's likely watching that. Anybody? Any happenstances there? I see it's 0-0. Blues Wild as it approaches halfway through the third. Just Judy is here. Hi, Just Judy. Blessing Spikel Eichel. I don't know. All right. I'm so glad that I'm now not going to tonight's game. Like, I was already glad because I'm tired and I've already been out 2 nights in a row and I'm way too much of a Sally for all that. But now, like with the allergy thing, I never would have gone out tonight. Ever. All right, Andrew Mangiapane, Flames. I will live in my snot-filled cave. Travis Sanheim, Flyers. Don't worry, I won't get it all over your cards. Leon Draisaitl, Oilers. Alexander Georgiev, Avs. That's so gross. I don't even know why I said that. TJ Oshie, Capitals. Kelly Yarncroc, Leafs. Ross Colton, Lightning, now Avalanche. Jeff Carter, Penguins, Winter Classic jersey. Nicholas Backstrom, Capitals. Ecliptic, Clayton Keller for the Yotes. For Michelle R., third spot. Deep Roots, Aaron Ekblad for the Panthers. For Wendy Scott, third spot. Jack Hughes is the UD portrait for the Devils, going to Christina V. Trisha, if I said third, I didn't mean that. I meant first. I know the game just started because I just turned it on right as they were dropping the puck. Who knows what I said? Anything could come out of this mouth of mine. You never know. All right. We got 3 more packs for the first box. Julie's M is over there hoping and praying. John Gibson, Ducks. Elias Sorokin, Islanders. Owen Tippett, Flyers. Victor Hedman, Lightning. Miro Heiskanen, Stars. Gabe Velarde, Kings, now Jets. Riley Smith, Knights, now Penguins. Nathan Bastian, Devils. Quinn Hughes, Canucks. We have a deluxe Mason Marchment. It's mush, however you want to call him. 33 of 250 for the Stars for M cubed on her third spot. PCs is Johnny Gaudreau, Columbus Blue Jackets, going to Lisa G. We did just hit a Bedard Leo Carlson Young Guns checklist. So again, just as per usual, this will go to whoever gets banged the least between the Blackhawks and Ducks. And off the top of my head right now, I know that obviously Julie pulled the Dickinson Outburst, and we had a Jackson Lacombe Young Guns. I feel like there's been a couple other Ducks maybe, but I don't know. It will still go to the person who gets banged the least between those two teams, as always. Just for this box, though, obviously. So it goes to the person out of this box. And we got 2 more packs. I did open another one of these. If you missed out on this and are wishing you had done it, you still can. 1051 is the next one of these. And if it fills up and goes today, it fills up and goes today. I'm here for the next few foreseeable days. PB will take over breaks for me on Tuesday, as I have plans. PB will take over for breaks for me on Thursday, as I have a Ladies of the Night watch party. And then we'll probably take some of my birthday off, if not all of it. Victor Arvidsson, Kings. Mark Stone, Knights. Matt Zuccarello, Wild. Excuse me. Nico Sturm, Sharks. Philip Kurashev, Blackhawks. Audrey Palat, Devils. Ilya Samsonov leaves. Brad Marchand, Bruins. The Series 2 checklist of Wyatt Johnston, Andrei Kuzmenko shows us the second 100 base cards if you're collecting them all. The dogs are downstairs getting into it with each other, which is fun. A blue Dazzler Svetch for the Canes goes to Lisa L., second spot. Instinctive Goalie, Darcy Kemper, Capitals for Alyssa A. And our Young Guns is another Quacker. It's Pavel Mintyukov, which is a pretty good one to get. for Wendy Scott on her second spot. I have to root for more ducks because I like to say Wendy Scott on her second spot. Jerry says, I think I'm in this one. Yes, Jerry, you are. You have the New York Islanders on this first box. We are randomizing before each box. So for this one, you got Islanders. You did hit a UD canvas of somebody. I just don't remember whom it was. And we're on the last pack of this box. Then we're going to re-randomize again. All right. Trisha says, F me, the Blues scored. Oh, boy. All right, Barrett Hayton, Coyotes, Warren Fogle, Oilers, Michael Amadio, Knights, Philip Gustafson, Wild, Troy Terry, Ducks, Pavel Buchnevich, Blues, Thatcher Demko, Canucks, Marcus Foligno, Wild, Fabian Zetterlund, Sharks, PCs is Artemi Panarin, Rangers for M Cubed, second spot, Deep Roots, Ryan Nugent Hopkins for Shannon M, Oilers, and our honor roll is Igor Afanasyev for the Nashville Predators for Wendy W on her second spot. We have two Wendy's in here, both with multiple spots. It's very windy in here today. That was funny to me. All right, so we're about to do another randomization. Jessica says go Blues. That's fair. We have a couple Blues fans in here. I'm sure Wendy H is watching this game right now as well. I'm going to be honest, though. It's funny. So the Blues have come out of nowhere. Like, they just were quietly playing pretty well this season. And now look at them. They're suddenly right there breathing down the neck of VGK in the wild card. So this is definitely an integral game today, and it interests me. I'm very interested in how this pans out today. Also, the Knights need to not suck and beat the Columbus Blue Jackets. That pretty much has to happen. All right, so that is box one. We're going to now set up for box two. Remember, we are doing just a 3-minute trade block after each randomization, but we are randomizing before we do each new box. So coming back over here again, we now have to come to chart number 2, obviously, and I'm going to move it over because I feel like otherwise if I don't do that, I will surely call out the wrong names on the wrong box, and we don't want that. So fresh dice, fresh list. Here we go. All right, spinning the dice 3 times, looking for 8 or bigger. 9 again. So we're just a fan of the 9 today. All right, team list again. Pixie, I swear, Pixie's downstairs singing me the song of her people right as PB leaves to go get a haircut. I'm like, I'm going to have a break with a Shih Tzu, a pissed off Shih Tzu, a Pitzu, whatever you want to call her, in the background. She's almost 18 years old, so she is definitely like the epitome of a crotchy old woman dog. All right, that is 9. Let's grab them and see where they land. All right, so back to your names again, which are copied over the same as they were the first time. All right, box 2 randomized list lands with Michelle R on the Chicago Blackhawks right there on her second spot. So let me again line this up. Okay, you now have 3 minutes to see who your team is and make trades if you wish. Let me push it a little closer so you can see. If you have a question about who your team is, please let me know. While you guys are talking trades, I'm going to go see what's going on with those 2 real quick. I'll be right back. Hey, monsters. Monster dogs. What are we doing? What is the problem? All right, sorry about that. All right, Laura G says Sharks are up for trade. Connie says, who did I get? Connie, Los Angeles Kings. Sorry about that. Had to go deal with the dogs. Thank you, Blessin, for helping out there. Michelle says going to check out what teams are left in the PYT. Whoops, hang on. I accidentally switched papers here. Hold, please. I clicked the wrong button. All right, you guys can keep checking that out real quick. I can also check out what teams we have left on that break here in just a second. Great Wall of Artifacts. Oh, you get my yawns today. Wendy's for sure going to yell at me. Great Wall of Artifacts. Pick your team. Has the Coyotes, Predators, Flyers, Sharks, Blues, and Jets left on it. That should be going at 2. I plan to eat some lunch, send some people's shipments at the post office, and then get going. So 2 o'clock for Great Wall of Artifacts, Coyotes, Predators, Flyers, Sharks, Blues, and Jets. Anybody for a trade? Laura said the Sharks are up for grabs, and as per usual, no one's taking them. They were also volunteered up last box. Isn't that not surprising? Wendy says, Jesus woman, it's early. You shouldn't be yawning, but I am. I can't control my body, Wendy. My body wants to yawn. It is early. I feel like I could have slept a little longer, but we let the dog sleep with us last night. And Squeakers was ready to get up. You know, here's a funny story. So it's windy in Vegas today, which is part of the allergy problem. Even though I really haven't been outside, but it's windy, so all of the freaking patio furniture up on our roof, which I know sounds weird, but we have a deck on the top of our roof, like a sun deck, and we have patio furniture up there. And anytime it is windy, all I can hear while I'm sitting here at my break spot is for the freaking couches and chairs up there blowing around. Judy says, I'm just here in my straight jacket waiting for Skybox to fill. Judy, that makes 2 of us. I opened that break on Monday. It's freaking Saturday. What's everybody got against Skybox right now? I realize you can't pull Bedard out of there, but we've pulled some hell of a lot of good cards out of Skybox. So, yeah, come fill up the Skybox break. It's a $30 buy-in. It's cheap. Cheap, 6 boxes. PMG bonuses are possible. All right, none of y'all are trading, so on we go. Yeah, Steph says not nice about the wind. Nope, not at all. Wendy says you can see your little deck on Google Earth. Well, yeah, I'm sure if you're looking at the tops of all the houses. Alrighty, give me a second. We need just a few more sleeves. Our Blackhawks potential hitter for this time around is Michelle R. So let's see what we can do. Out of box number 2. That is a good poem. Wendy says waiting on the SP Authentic Pyramid in the family group also. Wendy, that one is absolutely killing me. I don't even understand. I was telling the group yesterday I might just stop doing breaks in the family group. I mean, I don't want to, but they take way too long to fill. So we could have done that. We could have done those boxes of Skybox of SP Authentic in here by now. That break's been open for a week and a half. So I'm not tremendously happy right now with the performance of the family group. So it might be getting the can. We'll see. Anyway, all right, box 2, Barrett Hayton Coyotes, Warren Fogle Oilers, Nico Sturm Sharks, Michael Matteo Knights, Philip Gustafson Wild, Ilya Samsonov Leafs, Troy Terry Ducks, Thatcher Demko Canucks, Marcus Foligno Wild. Our Ecliptic is a Sparkle Braden Point for the Lightning. I once again forgot to alphabetize the teams so I can look at them in a normal format. Doing it this way is definitely something to get used to. Okay, Lightning for box 2 is going to be Christina V, first spot. Our UD Canvas is Jacob Chikrin for the Senators, which is going to Wendy Scott on her first spot. Ding, 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 Connor Bedard. It is a Connor Bedard UD Portrait for Michelle R. Very nice one. 2 hits, so 1 Bedard so far. Going back there just for now. Michelle hits the Connor Bedard UD Portrait. Jerry says, I have so much stuff to do, and instead of doing it, I'm sitting here watching this. Jerry, I feel that deeply. Judy says, Stacy, do you think people are missing more pick your team breaks? Maybe they're tired of randomizers? Well, anything's possible, but what's funny is this group always insists to me that they love randomizers. And so that's why I try to put a mix of them in there. These breaks right here cannot be pick your teams. But that said, they also don't have a problem filling because everybody's trying to chase good cards. But I mean, I guess we could have done Skybox as a pick your team, but it's already half filled. So now at this point, it's going to be a randomizer. And yeah, I'd like it to go today, but we got to fill 17 more spots still. Jordan Martinook, Canes, Timo Meyer Devils, Alexander Barkov Panthers, Nick Perbix Lightning, Pavel Buchnevich Blues, Connor Hellebuck Jets, Ellie Tolvanen Kraken, Fabian Zetterlund Sharks, Andrei Svechnikov Canes, a blue dazzler of Matthew Tkachuk for the Florida Panthers goes to Christina V, second spot. Arbor Checkai, Director of Boards, Montreal Canadiens for Alyssa A. Our Young Guns is a very good one. For the Boston Bruins, it's Matthew Poitras for Wendy W. Connie says, my granddaughter came to pick me up en route to the Asian market, so we were both listening to this break. Hello, Connie's granddaughter. We absolutely adore your grandmother. She is one of the coolest chicks we have ever met. Even though technically we haven't met. We've only met virtually, but still. Next year, we're getting Connie out here for that ladies' retreat, y'all. If I have to go out there and pick her up myself and get her on a plane with me, so be it. But she's coming. All right, Morgan Riley, Leafs. Jakob Silverberg, Ducks. Boone Jenner, Blue Jackets. Kyle Connor, Jets. Tim Stützle, Senators. Pavel Zacha, Bruins. Zach Werenski, Blue Jackets. Mike Matheson, Canadiens. Linus Ulmark, Bruins. Instinctive goalie is Philip Grubauer for the Seattle Kraken, going to Michelle R., third spot. She got her Kraken. And she got the Blackhawks. Deep Roots, Blake Wheeler, Jets for M Cubed, third spot, now a Ranger. And honor roll, Matthew Nyes for the Toronto Maple Leafs goes to Michelle R. on her first spot. Blessin says DeluluCon 2025. Yep. Who called it Hussy Fest the other day? I did have to laugh about that. So instead of Hussy Con, it was Hussy Fest. And I'm like, either way, it involves a whole lot of hussies. That's all y'all need to know. I miss HussyCon, and I'm going to tell you, I missed it a lot when I went down to the game with Samantha Mantha and Michelle and John on Thursday. And I even texted M Cube as I walked into New York, because I parked and then I walked past Beer House and everything, and I was thinking of us hanging out there before the game. Then I walked into New York, and all the things we did there. So I texted her and I was like, I feel like I should be meeting you for a drink at Tom's Watch Bar right now or going to Hershey World. And she texted back and was like, way to make me jelly, with a bunch of laughing faces. And I was like, well, that's not what I was trying to do. I'm just saying that it feels weird being down here and it's not for HussyCon. Alrighty. We got John Gibson, Ducks, Ilya Sorokin, Islanders. Excuse me, Victor Hedman, Lightning, these freaking allergies. Miro Heiskanen, Stars, Kelly Yarncroc, Leafs, Gabe Velarde, Kings, now Jets, Riley Smith, Knights, now Penguins, Nicholas Backstrom, Capitals, Nathan Bastian, Devils. Our instinctive goalie is Alexander Georgiev. Voice is going now. Going to Lisa G, second spot. Nick Sweeney is the Young Guns for the Minnesota Wild for Lisa G, first spot. Bam. This is a really nice card. Team Canada, Program of Excellence, Tyson Forster. That will go to our Philadelphia Flyers person. Wendy Scott on her third spot is going to get the Tyson Forster. Team Canada Juniors, UD Canvas Program of Excellence. Really nice card. It's a beaut. Terry says it definitely was a good time. Too bad it's only once a year. I know. Trust me. I'd be all for having 2 HussyCons a year, because I live here and that would be, fairly easy to plan. But Don took one look at me when we were talking about that the other day in a stream. And he was just like shaking his head like, absolutely not. In fact, I heard him channeling his inner Tasha as I posed that idea. All right, Owen Tippett, Flyers. All right, you guys, PB called him Owen Just the Tippett the other day. And he's like, I hope that's what all his teammates call him. And I'm like, I doubt it, but if not, they should. Owen Just the Tippett? What the fuck? All right, Flyers. Anthony Mantha, Capitals, now Knights. Nicholas Obey-Bell, Capitals. Brandon Slod, Blues. Nick Schmaltz, Coyotes. Darnell Nurse, Oilers. Quinn Hughes, Canucks. Brandon Tanev, Kraken. Eric Goodbranson, Blue Jackets. Our ecliptic player is Jared McCann for the Seattle Kraken from Michelle R., 3rd spot. Deep Roots. Mitch Marner for the Leafs is going to go to Michelle R., 1st spot. And Tyson Forster, on a roll for the Flyers, goes to Wendy Scott, 3rd spot. Jerry says, "Aw, he felt left out." No, it wasn't so much that he felt left out. I feel like since he had to cover so many things for me while I was gone, I think he is not interested in repeating that twice a year. He was cool with covering it for a few days. Oh, man. Pleasant says he doesn't want to bail us out of the clinker either. Yeah, well, that's also true. All right. Yeah, how was the Bruce Springsteen concert, Laura? That sounded fun. William Nylander, Leafs. Victor Arvidsson, Kings. Mark Stone, Knights. Vince Dunn, Kraken. All that patio furniture up there freaking blowing around. Matt Zuccarello, Wild. Philip Kurashev, Blackhawks. Andre Palat, Devils. Brad Marchand, Bruins. Checklist, Wyatt Johnston, Andre Kuzmenko. Ooh, wow. Huh, I've never pulled something like this. This is an honor roll that is numbered out of only 25. That's so weird. I've pulled it out of 250. Those are the rainbow honor rolls. I didn't even know they had these out of 25. All right, so Wendy Scott, 3rd spot, Flyers, gets Elliot Desnoyers. She's just getting a whole collection of this dude. She has his... Was that his canvas? No, never mind. The canvas was Tyson Forster. Disregard. Anyway, 3 of 25, Elliot Desnoyers honor roll. That's pretty cool. All right, next up, we've got Leon Draisaitl. PCs for the Oilers, and Fraser Minton, Young Guns for the Toronto Maple Leafs for Michelle R. Pretty good one to get. Excuse me. Between the yawning, clearing my throat, and coughing, I am very annoying to listen to today, I think. Now, Laura says it was really good. He sang the songs like they should be. He didn't sing Born in the USA. That's odd that he wouldn't sing that. All right, Braden Point, Lightning. Josh Norris, Senators. Evgeny Malkin, Penguins. John Carlson, Capitals. Alexander Romanov, Islanders. Mason Marchment, Stars. Carter Verhaeghe, Panthers. Jake Allen, Canadians, now Devils. Alexi Lafreniere, Rangers. We have a Sparkle Sidney Crosby PCs going to Wendy Scott, 2nd spot, Penguins. UD Canvas, Evan Bouchard, Oilers for Shannon M. And our UD Portrait is Jordan Kyrou, Blues for Shannon M. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm sorry. Oilers are not Shannon M this time. That was last time. Oilers is Jerry T. Apologize for that. Shannon has the Blues this time, and she gets Jordan Kyrou. My fault. Judy says Stacy's patio furniture boldy going where no Wild has gone before. Seriously, that's what it sounds like up there. Crazy. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. I started to get into my head who had which team last break, which is why I told Dawn this break would confuse the ever-living crap out of me. But that said, I'm sorting it into 4 different boxes, and that makes it a little bit easier to manage after the break. And I will just immediately sort it and bag it. That way, there's no confusion. All right, Jordan Kyrou, Blues. Neil Pionk, Jets. In other words, I won't screw it up. Oliver Bjorkstrand, Kraken. Artem Zub, Senators. Justin Falk, Blues. So that means Shannon M gets Falked this time. Andre Kuzmenko, Canucks, now Flames. Alex Ovechkin, Capitals. Nikita Zaitsev, Blackhawks. Colton Sissons, Predators. Tage Thompson is the PCs for the Sabres. This time going to Savannah. Ooh, this is a good one to get. Alex LaFerriere, Young Guns for Connie for the LA Kings. He's a pretty good guy to get right now. Probably a top 10 card coming out of this box. And Jets, M cubed, 3rd spot, gets Mark Scheifele, UD Canvas. I'm not sure I've seen that one yet. I like that. They're obviously having a whiteout in the background, which Winnipeg likes to do during playoffs especially. It's pretty intense. If you guys have ever seen the videos of everybody out in front of whatever the hell their arena is called up there, Canadian Tire Center or something like that. It's always completely filled up with fans, all wearing white, all waving white rally towels. It's very wintry and exciting looking. And that might be the most exciting thing about Winnipeg because, let's be honest, What the crap else is exciting about Winnipeg? Anybody? Never been there, so I can't judge it until I go, but I'm just saying. It's not high on my list of places I need to visit. Alex DeBrincat, Senators now Red Wings, Dylan Larkin Red Wings, Trevor Moore Kings. Jesper Bratt Devils, JT Miller Canucks, Peter Kochetkov Canes, Brendan Gallagher Canadiens, Nico Hischier Devils, Wyatt Johnston Stars. Our instinctive goalie is Tristan Jarry Penguins for Wendy Scott, second spot. Deep Roots, Sebastian Aho for the Canes, for Lisa L, second spot, and Ilya Solovyov for the Calgary Flames. Is the Young Guns going to Tasha? The sleeve doesn't open. There we go. Ilya Solovyov. Jerry says the Winnipeg Jets have Schmitty. That's all I can think of. Yeah, they also have Bressois. Don't forget about him. Excuse me. Gosh, so annoying. Judy says Winnipeg makes like 747s and Jets. That's a very good pun, actually. All right, Jacob Truba, Rangers. Charlie Coyle, Bruins. JJ Paterka, Sabres. Logan O'Connor, Avalanche. Igor Shesterkin, Rangers. Brandon Hagel, Lightning. Joel Farabee, Flyers. Ricard Raquel, Penguins. Tyler Toffoli, Flames now Jets. Monster Season, McDavid going to Jerry T. 82 of these cards in total if you want to collect every single McDavid Monster Season card. Ecliptic Tage Thompson for the Sabres for Savannah. And Honor Roll Levi Merrilainen, goaltender for the Ottawa Senators, goes to Wendy Scott on her first spot. Tasha says if she tells Judy what PC means to her, she will get thrown in the Facebook clinker. Well, I think we all know where you're going with that. I'm not saying it. Alrighty. Adam Pellick, Islanders. Jason Robertson, Stars. Jack Roslovic, Blue Jackets, now Rangers. Daniel Sprong, Kraken, now Red Wings. Karel Vejmelka, Coyotes. Jamie Drysdale, Ducks, now Flyers. Casey Middlestat, Sabres, now Avs. Every dude has left their team. Oh, look who's here. It's M Cubed. What a pleasant little surprise. Rasmus Anderson, Flames. Brock Nelson, Islanders. Our PCs is going to be Nikita Kucherov, Lightning, going to Christina V. Oh, that's nice. A red fluorescence baby Matt Murray for the Stars for M Cubed, who just told us she just woke up. Isn't it like 2:45 p.m. there? What time did you freaking go to bed, ma'am? All right, honor roll Owen Beck, Montreal Canadiens for Alyssa A. Melissa, whoa, I just woke up. Am I in this? You are, in fact, in this. You have 4 spots. We are only on box 2, so you have a bit of time left to watch still. Half the break, to be exact. But you did just hit this nice red fluorescence Matt Murray goalie card, because the Stars is one of your spots. Now, okay. To be fair, we are randomizing this before every single box, so you have different teams on each box. So on this box, the Stars are one of your teams, but we're about to change that here after this pack. Jake McCabe, Leafs. Shea Theodore, Knights. Andrew Kopp, Red Wings. Anthony Sorelli, Lightning. Drake Batherson, Senators. Lucas Raymond, Red Wings. Ryan Hartman, Wild. Josh Mahura, Panthers. Wade Allison, Flyers, now Predators. Our PCs is Travis Konechny, Flyers, going to Wendy Scott, 3rd spot. The Flyers were very hot this box. Young Guns, Mark Del Gaizo for the Nashville Predators, is going to M Cubed on her 2nd spot. And the Outburst is Brent Burns, Hurricanes, for Lisa L on her 2nd spot. It just makes me want to take the damn patio furniture off of the sun deck, because that is freaking annoying. All I can hear is it sliding around the hard surface up top. Like, just stop. Stop, stop, stop. Also, why does it have to be so windy here? Melissa said that's so much info. So too much info to process without coffee having kicked in. Well, yeah, you're definitely going to need some coffee, but you're never going to go to bed tonight if you just freaking woke up at 2:45. All right, that was box 2. Box 2 did produce one Connor Bedard card for Michelle R., who had the Blackhawks on the second go-around. She hit the Connor Bedard UD Portrait out of box 2. So congrats, Michelle R. Into the number 2 box he goes. All right, box number 3. Melissa is definitely going to need some help processing all this info I'm throwing at her. So I'm just going to show you what we're doing. So we're coming back over here again. I'm going to slide the list over again. Here are your names once again. And we are now going to re-randomize another time. I'm going to refresh the artifacts break real quick. Still open on our next break at 2. On the artifacts, pick your team are still those same 6 teams. So Coyotes, Predators, Flyers, Sharks, Blues, Jets. If anybody wants to be in on the next thing coming up, that is going to be the next break. Artifacts, Great Wall of. Pick your team with those 6 teams remaining. All right, so it's time for our next randomizer. Let's do it again. Let's roll the dice. All right, we got 9 again. That's our third 9, which is funny that we've rolled 9 every time. Here's our list of teams. We're going 9 times once again. My stomach is growling so hard right now, like I haven't eaten in ages, even though I just had chocolate chip pancakes for freaking breakfast, like mere couple hours ago. Not Peebs is home. That's nice. Julie M says waiting on a blizzard here. Really? Jesus, it's 78 here. You need to move to Vegas. All right, 9 times we have gone through this randomization. We're now going to take these teams, come copy them over here and paste them again. This is shot number 3, box number 3. This time the person to land on the Chicago Blackhawks is M Cubed. Lucky Hussy. Melissa says, holy shiz, I just looked outside. So it's snowing in Boston right now too. Good God. All right, so here is your, whoops, why does it look like you can't see all of the teams? All right, if you need to know who your team is, yeah, that's not going to work. Let me know. I feel like I messed with this sheet. Now I can't see the top of it. There we go. All right. Let me know if you need to know. You have 3 minutes, a very quick 3-minute trade block for this randomization, and then we'll open box 3. M Cubed was the person who hit the Blackhawks this time. She says 9 is my lucky number. Connie said, who did I get? Connie, this time you have got the Vancouver Canucks. Julie says Devils again. Ugh, up for trade. All right, so she's willing to trade the Devils. M Cubed, besides the Blackhawks, you also got the Senators, the Wild, and the Sabres. Tricia says we're expecting 8 to 12 inches of snow. Jesus. Man. Oh, that's, yeah. Blessing says 9 must be the number of the day, and Jerry says Eichel's number. It's a good sign for tonight's game. Maybe this means, hey, we got 9 3 times. Maybe that means there's going to be an Eichel hat trick tonight, y'all. I can only hope that is the case. We could use a Michael Eichel hat trick tonight, could we not? Why, yes we could. All right, I'm giving you guys 2 more minutes to swap. Christina V says, who do I have? Christina, you have Seattle Kraken, Washington Capitals, Dallas Stars this time around. And also, we need to do your clear cuts right after this break. And I am so sorry that as soon as we started the stream, I was like, oh my God, we were supposed to do her clear cuts at like 10:30 this morning. We'll do them as soon as this break is over. That way I know that I still got you. You're still here. All right, Savannah says the Blues are up for trade. Melissa says Blackhawks up for trade. JK. What a biatch. Just kidding. Kind of. She is kind of a biatch. She's just the right amount of a biatch, though. All right, while you guys are trying to decide, I'm going to go ahead and alphabetize the teams now because we all know that I'm about to not do it and then be annoyed. All right, we are sorting by column H. Excuse me, this time around. Melissa says, I'm adopting Connie's method, no more trading. That is a good method. All right. 1 more minute left to trade. Devils were offered up. Blues were offered up. Anybody? Okay, Christina, so you weren't back anyway. Okay, well, that makes me feel a little bit better. We will do them as soon as we're done. In fact, I'm just gonna, while you guys are taking your last minute, I'm gonna go grab your 2 clear cuts right now. All right. Melissa says, who do I have? I just said who you had. You have Sabres, Wild, Blackhawks, and Senators. What's going on in that Bruins game? Anyway, since I can't see any score updates right now, maybe somebody could help me out. All right, who's ready to open a box? I think it's time to go. Like I said, the trade blocks on these will be quick. We're not going to sit here for a full 5 minutes for 4 different boxes. 0 to 1 folly, says Melissa, who clearly hasn't had any goddamn coffee. All right, Philly. She quickly changes it to Philly. Folly was way funnier, though. Judy talks about me being ice cream deficient. Melissa is coffee deficient. I'm not sure we want to see that side of her, if we're being honest. All right, box number 3. Here are the new teams. Good luck to M Cubed, who's trying for the Bedard this time around. All right, Kevin Fiala, Kings, Cale Makar, Avalanche, E2 Lusterainen, Panthers, Carter Hart, Flyers, Anton Lundell, Panthers, Jusei Saros, Predators, Jeff Skinner, Sabres, Nino Niederreiter, Jets, Jake Sanderson, Senators. Instinctive Goalie is a Sparkle Mad Sogard for M Cubed for the Senators. UD Campus is Jonathan Marchessault of the Vegas Golden Knights for Lisa G, who is a Knights fan, so it's good she landed on them. And another one for that lucky hussy Melissa, it's Levi Marilainen, Ottawa Senators. Wakes up, hops in the break, starts hitting cards immediately. It's just Melissa's world and the rest of us are living in it. Judy says a non-brewed Bruin. Exactly. She's a non-brewed Bruin right now till her coffee kicks in. All right. Next up, we have got Michael Rasmussen, Red Wings, Philip Hronek, Canucks, Dennis Gurianov, Canadians, now Flyers, David Pastrnak, Bruins, Stuart Skinner, Oilers, Adam Henrique, Ducks, now Oilers, Ryan McDonough, Predators, Joel Eriksson, Wild, Steven Lorentz, Sharks, now Panthers, PCs is Clayton Keller, Yotes for Alyssa A, Pavel Mintyukov is the Young Guns for the Ducks for Leslie C, and another really nice canvas program of excellence. This is going to be a Legends player. Wade Redden. So we will need to quickly look up whom the hell that is, because we need to know who he played for last before retiring. That is how we're determining, who gets the legend canvases. Wade Redden. The last team he played for will be who gets it. Let's see here. Wade Redden. Last team played for in 2012 and 13 was the Boston Bruins. So his final team was the Bruins, which means that card will be going to Wendy W. on her second spot. Wendy W. gets Wade Redden. Cherry says, I need to get the Wild at some point. I want a Flurry. Fair. All right, so don't leave Judy hanging by herself with just 13 other friends. Let's get that skybox filled up. 1041 Skybox Metal Universe Pyramid with PMG bonus. Let's get that going later this afternoon, shall we? Preferably around like 4-ish, maybe, before the Knights Blue Jackets game. Anybody? All right, Lawson Krause, Coyotes. Capo Kakinen, Sharks, now Devils. Jordan Harris, Canadians. Vincent Trocheck, Rangers. Sean Dursey, Kings, now Coyotes. Jonathan Huberdeau, Flames. Rasmus Ristolainen Flyers, Jordan Bennington Blues, Victor Olofsson Sabres, a blue Dazzler Noah Cates Flyers goes to Michelle R, 4th spot. PC's Robo for the Stars goes to Christina V, 2nd spot. And our Young Guns is Columbus Blue Jackets, Samuel Nazco for Wendy Scott, 1st spot. Lesson just typed shit in all caps. Why? What happened? BRB, have to go be a good mod, LOL. Ah, I'm guessing you forgot game posts for some of the early games today. Wait, high Robo, and then she'll go do game posts. Yep. Hey, Blessing, go get those game posts done, girl. She saw Melissa saying that she needed to go pin posts, and suddenly she's like, oh, crap. All right, Dante Fabro, Predators, Matt Grizzlick, Bruins, Ryan Johansson, Predators, now Flyers, Ty Delandria, Stars, Clayton Keller, Coyotes. We're on box number 3, Wendy. And you have got let's see, you've got the Oilers, the Leafs, and the Blue Jackets. All right, Chris Kreider, Rangers, Alex Newhook, Avs, now Canadians, Braden Schneider, Rangers, Jonathan Berggren, Red Wings, Ryan Reeves, Director of Boards for the Wild, goes to M Cubed, 2nd spot. Deep Roots, Anjay Kopitar, Kings for Wendy W. And our UD portrait is Bo Horvat for the New York Islanders, going to Tasha. Tasha landed on her Islanders this spot. Melissa says, I think it's time for a nap. I don't think it's time for that at all. I think it's time for you to get your little ass in gear and start having yourself a day. There's a Bruins game on you should be watching, number 1. There are card breaks you should be doing, number 2. And you'll never fall asleep tonight. Can't just sleep the whole day away. Jason Dickinson, Blackhawks. Brent Burns, Hurricanes. Colin Blackwell, Blackhawks. Thomas Novak, Predators. Philip Deneau, Kings. Samuel Girard, Avalanche. Chandler Stevenson, Golden Knights. Mike Hoffman, and Canadians, now Sharks. Spencer Knight, Panthers. Ecliptic Robo for the Stars is going to go to Christina V, 2nd spot. Deep Roots, Mark Scheifele, Jets for Michelle R, 2nd spot. Matthew Nyes honor roll for the Leafs for Wendy Scott on her 3rd spot. All right. Trisha says, I need a nap. Don't you also have a game to be watching right now, ma'am? All right, Dylan Holloway, Oilers. Ryan Strome, Ducks. Roman Yossi, Predators. Jake Gensel, Penguins, now Hurricanes. Alex Tuck, Sabres. Travis Boyd, Coyotes. Jared McCann, Kraken. Mitch Marner, Leafs. Kent Johnson, Blue Jackets. Oh, bam, that is a real great card. Montreal Canadiens person is Savannah this time around. This is going to be a Cole Caulfield acetate pop count 1000. Very nice, Cole Caulfield for you. Our Instinctive is Ville Husso Red Wings for Jerry T. And our Young Guns is Hardy Haman Akhtel for the Washington Capitals for Christina V. So, Christina, you landed on the Sabres on the first box. On one of your spots, you landed on the Capitals on one of your spots. This box, so you've at least had a few cards for your team. Teams, I should say. Multiple teams. Laura says, I am still in my PJs and not showered yet, but I'm thinking about getting ready for the day. Hey, that's fair, because here in Vegas, it's only noon. I'm also still in my PJs, but I live in PJs. That's just my work uniform, so I am not thinking about getting ready for the day. Changing into different PJs would be getting ready for the day. I might do that. All right, William Nylander, Leafs. Victor Arvidsson, Kings. Brandon Saad, Blues. Vince Dunn, Kraken. Philip Kurashev, Blackhawks. Andre Palat, Devils. Brandon Tanev, Kraken. Brad Marchand, Bruins. Checklist of Wyatt Johnson, Andrei Kuzmenko. A Sparkle Ecliptic Bo Horvat for Tasha for the Islanders. Our UD Canvas goes to M Cubed. It is going to be Claude Giroux, Senators. And, excuse me, a baby Matt Murray honor roll for the Stars for Christina V on her 2nd spot. Sorry, guys. Oh my God. Melissa just referred to MYB Ken as being neutered. Melissa said, did I do something in Vegas I'm not aware of? Yeah, well, you're aware of it. You went on stage as a nun in Thunder from Down Under, and now suddenly Tasha's saying maybe you're pregnant. So I'm just saying that perhaps you as a nun got impregnated by a Thunder from Down Under guy simply from touching his buns. Who freaking knows? All right, Drew Dowdy, Kings. Anything's possible. Immaculate Conception for M Cube. She was dressed as a nun. Makes sense. Sister Melissa Mary Margaret. All right, Andrew Mangiapane, Flames, whatever. Travis Sandheim, Flyers. Jacob Markstrom, Flames. Igor Sharangovich, Devils, now Flames. Nicholas Delorier, Flyers. TJ Oshie, Capitals. Ross Colton, Lightning, now Avalanche. Jeff Carter, Penguins, an instinctive goalie, Mads Sogard for M Cubed for the Senators. Ty Emberson is the Young Guns for the Sharks, going to Don C, second spot, and a UD Canvas Sebastian Aho Canes for Lisa G, second spot. Jerry says, just curious, would Quick Rangers cards be in next year's boxes? I'm thinking when he sets the record, they might be fun to have. Jerry, to be honest, he might have Rangers cards in Extended Series when it comes out in June. Because I feel like Extended Series usually covers, finally, all the guys who moved to new teams in the early season, if that makes sense, like in the off season. Some of the updates for those people are in these boxes, but most of them happen during Extended. Like, a lot of times you'll get, like, people who got moved before Christmas and in the summer. Like, trade deadline guys, you won't see those guys in their new uniform cards probably till Series 1 next year, would be my guess. All right. Mark Stone and Knights. Judy says, I'll have none of this Prego rumors. It'll make a bad habit. Judy, you are the master punster. Barrett Hayton, Coyotes. Warren Fogle, Oilers. Matt Zuccarello, Wild. Nico Sturm, Sharks. Ilya Samsonov, Leafs. Troy Terry, Ducks. Thatcher Demko, Canucks. Marcus Foligno, Wild. Our instinctive goalie is going to be Stuart Skinner this time for the Oilers for Wendy Scott, second spot. Deep Roots OV Capitals for Christina V, and our Young Guns is Mark Del Gaiso for the Predators for Michelle R on her third spot. Samantha had to tell Carla for the 10th time when we are going to visit my parents in New York. Samantha, come on. Have you ever met a guy who pays attention to a calendar, like, in any way, shape, or form whatsoever? No. A married guy, I should say. They don't. They let the wife handle it. So none of this should be surprising to you. In fact, 10 seems like a small number of times, if we're being honest. John Gibson, Ducks. Elias Sorokin, Islanders. Leon Draisaitl, Oilers. Alexander Georgiev, Avalanche. Victor Hedman, Lightning. Kelly Arncroft, Leafs. Gabe Velarde, Kings, now Jets. Nicholas Backstrom, Capitals. Nathan Bastian, Devils. Monster Season, McDavid for the Oilers for Wendy Scott, second spot. Ecliptic Bo Horvat for Tasha for the Islanders, and Honor Roll Owen Beck Canadians goes to Savannah. Connie says, I'm at the Packy in, is it Bemidji? I don't know how to say that. Bemidji. And there's a huge sign that says, Let's Go Wild. Every good Packy should have a sign cheering for their team, right? Melissa, can you make one of these packs be a Bedard, please and thank you? We've got 2 more shots at it, so I would hope so. Sister Mary Hussey. Jerry says that needs to be embroidered on her nun costume. Sister Mary Hussey. All right, Jordan Martinook. Hurricanes. Jesus. All right, Timo Meyer, Devils. Sister Mary Hussey. Michael Matteo, Knights. Philip Gustafson, Wild. Alexander Barkov, Panthers. Pavel Vishnevich, Blues. Connor Hellebuck, Jets. Fabian Zetterlund, Sharks. Andrei Svechnikov, Canes. Our PCs is OV Capitals for Christina V. We have another one of these beautiful Program of Excellence cards. It is a flyer, so Michelle R is getting it this time. It is a black canvas. Team Canada Juniors, Elliot Desnoyers, who now plays for the Flyers. And Ridley Gregg, honor roll for the Senators for M Cubed. Samantha says, Jesus isn't saving us. That's also true. Danielle says, Pietrangelo out again tonight due to illness. He's been really sick all week, apparently. Samantha will be heartbroken. That's her favorite guy. I say that as sarcastically as I humanly can, because that ain't her guy. In fact, Anthony Mantha is her guy. Samantha Mantha. All right, last pack. Trying to get Melissa her Bedard out of here. Manifesting the crap out of that. Okay. Owen Tippett. Owen just the Tippett. Flyers. Anthony Mantha. Samantha Mantha. Capitals now Knights. Miro Heiskanen Stars. Nicholas Obey-Kubel. Capitals Riley Smith. Knights now Penguins. Nick Schmaltz Coyotes. Darnell Nurse Oilers. Quinn Hughes Canucks. Eric Goodbranson Blue Jackets are PCs as Kyle Connor Jets for Michelle R. Second spot. Bobby McMahon as the Young Guns, though, not Bedard, unfortunately. All right, Leafs. Wendy Scott, third spot. Bobby McMahon is a good one for you. And an Outburst, Jake Sanderson for Melissa. It is a consolation to her no Bedard. Jake Sanderson, Outburst Senators for M Cubed, which leads us to our final box. Now, if you either did not get into this break and or you liked this format so much that you cannot wait to try it again, I did open break 1051, which will be this exact break again. I have not looked at it since I opened it to see, if it has become popular yet and or filled. I'm more focused on trying to fill the breaks that are getting very close right now, if that makes sense. So, Great Wall of Artifacts is going to be our next stream, down to 5 teams. Coyotes, Predators, Sharks, Blues, Jets. Coyotes, Predators, Sharks, Blues, and Jets are what is left on that one. I see the Wild scored. That's good news. I hear the goal horn in the background. One moment, please. We got to do another randomizer, obviously. I got to move the list over. Okay. Coming back over here one more time. Final list. Final space for randomizing, I should say. So reset the randomizer. If you want to stay tuned at the end of this break, we are going to open 2 clear cuts on a personal break for Christina V, who hath procured herself some. And so if you guys like watching clear cuts, that might be fun. Okay, the number is not 9 this time. The number is actually 8. The number is 8. Rolling the dice. Rolling the list 8 times at this point. For our final randomization, again, if you liked this break, get yourself a spot into 1051. 1051. Wendy, why are you hey-nowing me? What did I say? Why? Because I said, oh, good, the Wild scored? Sorry. But I got to root for the Wild on this one. Actually, I don't. I can root for whoever I want, but I choose to root for the Wild on this one. All right, we have randomized 8 times. We are pasting these teams in here. Okay, this time's hitter of the Chicago Blackhawks is going to be Leslie C. Leslie C. right down here with her chance at a Bedard. You guys have 3 minutes on the trade block. 3 minutes on the trade block. Wendy, I'm more concerned with our game against you guys on Monday. VGK has to play you on Monday in St. Louis, so that is going to be a true teller of whether the Knights are going to possibly make the playoffs or not. So I'm telling you that right now. All right, Connie says, who did I get? Connie, this time around, you have the Florida Panthers. You can pull yourself a nice Matty mouth guards. Excuse me, guys. Man, these freaking allergies are killing me today. All right, let me quickly look into where we're at on Skybox, because I know that's the one that we're really trying to get going today. I don't want to let breaks sit too long. It just doesn't make sense. And I'm baffled, honestly, that this one still has as many spots as it does. Now, I mean, it's still literally in the exact same spot that it was. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, there's still 17 spots left on the Skybox. $30 randomizer, PMG bonus, break 1041. Still sitting there half filled. So, guys, Help us out. Help us get that break going today. That would be great. All right. Lisa says, yes, got my Kraken. Wendy Scott says, sharks up for trade to be consistent. Because someone's tried to trade them every single time. Melissa says, I lied about not trading. The blues are up for trade. LOL. LOL indeed. Melissa lied about not trading. Excuse me. You guys are too funny. Samantha, now that I did my hair and makeup, I kind of feel like I need to put on a nice outfit. Well, yeah, if I went to all that trouble, I too would put on a nice-ish outfit. Ain't no hair and makeup getting done around here this weekend, I tell you that. I did it the last 2 nights, and that was already too much. I will be lazy until I am going to see a musical on Tuesday. I'm going to dinner. I'm going to see Funny Girl Tuesday night. That will be the next time you see me putting on any type of makeup or effort toward my hair. Judy says, why not like sharks? Timo is bae. Yeah, but at this point, Judy, Timo's not wearing sharks. I almost said costumes. Timo's not wearing sharks costumes anymore. He's not wearing a sharks uniform anymore in this box, remember? Because it's current season, so he's wearing the Devils. I don't know, just because a lot of people don't like the sharks, I guess. Wendy said she just did it because everyone else tried to do it, so she's just trying to be consistent. Trisha says you'd have to put on your fancy PJs. You're implying that I have fancy PJs. That's pretty cute. All right. So Sharks and Blues are being offered up, and no one's once again really taking us up on it. I don't really think we've made any trades during this break, which that's fine. It's whatever. I didn't necessarily expect that it would be a very tradesy kind of break. All right, we're coming back over here to open box number 4. Final box, if you liked this break, 1051 will be your next chance to either do it or do it again. Danielle says not going to VGK CBJ. Nope, I am not. It's been a long week, full of activities, and I'm lazy. So all of those things combined point to no game for me. I don't go to another home game actually till April 12th when we play the Wild. I do go on the road to go see us play in Vancouver on the 8th. So those will be I think those are my last 2 games of the season that I actually appear at. 8th and 12th. One home, one away. All right, off we go. Trevor Moore, Kings. Let me move this over just so slightly. All right, Adam Pellick, Islanders. Jack Rosalick, Blue Jackets, now Rangers. Daniel Sprong, Kraken, now Red Wings. Jamie Drysdale, Ducks, now Flyers. Casey Middlestat, Sabres, now Avs. Wyatt Johnston, Stars. Rasmus Anderson, Flames. Brock Nelson, Islanders. Ecliptic is a Sparkle Austin Matthews for the Leafs, going to Lisa L. UD Canvas is Tyson Berry wearing the Salute to Service military jersey for the Predators. Going to Michelle R on her 4th spot. And honor roll Brock Faber Wild for Wendy W, 2nd spot. Samantha says, thought the April game is 15th for VGK. Nope, April 12th. It's a Friday night. Friday, April 12th. Judy says we lost Roslovic to Olar, but watch out for CBJ in 2025. Judy, I hope that Columbus has a better year next year. There's no guarantee that VGK is beating Columbus tonight. We have lost to many teams worse than Columbus, just on a regular basis. It's just what we do. All right, Charlie Coyle Bruins, Jake McCabe Leafs, Jay Theodore Knights, Igor Shesterkin Rangers, Andrew Kopp Red Wings, Drake Batherson Senators. All right, cool, Samantha. I will mark you down. Yeah, our ticket is for that game on the 12th, and then the NHL draft, which we said was sometime at the end of June, like the 26th. All right, Lucas Raymond Red Wings, Josh Mahura Panthers, Wade Allison Flyers, now Predators. Instinctive Goalie is Matt Sogard Senators, which is going to Michelle R this time. Joel Teasdale Young Guns for the Canadians, for Tasha. And UD Canvas, Evander Kane for the Edmonton Oilers, which will go to Michelle R on her 1st spot. Laura said I had to step away. Who did I get? Laura, this time you got the Pittsburgh Penguins. Melissa says, I have last home game versus the Potato Heads left to go. The Potato Heads are the Senators, Judy. That's Brady Kachuk, Mr. Potato Head's team. She just calls them the Potato Heads. Just like we call them the Matty Mouth Guards. Every team has a special name in our group. Braden Point Lightning. We'll start calling them the Cooches. The Cooches. Josh Norris Senators, Anthony Sorelli, the Cooches. Evgeny Malkin Penguins, John Carlson Capitals, Ryan Hartman Wild, Alexander Romanov Islanders, Carter Verhage Panthers, Jake Allen Canadians, now Devils, a glaring Braden Point for the Cooches. That's going to Dawn C on her second spot. Braden Point Lightning, glaring. Ecliptic Bo Horvat for the Islanders will go to Lisa G on her first spot. And honor roll, Stanislav Svozil for the Columbus Blue Jackets to Wendy Scott on her third spot. Samantha says a baby potato is on the way. Really? Ugh, he just got married last summer after the Cup. They waste no freaking time, these hockey players. They get married and they just knock those girls straight up. I'm telling you. Just like Sister Mary Hussey over there. Who got prego by proxy just by touching some thunder from down under dude on a stage. All right. At least that's our theory that we mentioned earlier in this break. Alex DeBrincat, Senators, now Red Wings. Dylan Larkin, Red Wings. Jesper Bratt, Devils. JT Miller, Canucks. Mason Marchment, Stars. Peter Kochetkov, Canes. Brendan Gallagher, Canadians. Alexi Lafreniere, Rangers. Nico Heischer, Devils. Kyle Connor, PCs for the Jets, is going to go to Alyssa A. Our Young Guns is Damon Hunt Wild for Wendy W, second spot. Outburst Brock Nelson for the Islanders is going to Lisa G, first spot. Wendy says 1-1 Bruins game and 1-1 Wild Blues game. There you have it. I will be watching Columbus CBJ tonight. I'm just not going. I'll probably be watching it while I sort cards, in all reality. Because that is when I usually try to get cards sorted, when there are games on. Excuse me. All right, next up is Jason Robertson Stars, Martin Necas Hurricanes. Cole Caulfield Canadians, Carl Vejmelka Coyotes, Eric Carlson and Cale Makar Checklist. Morgan Barron Jets, Josh Bailey Islanders, now Senators, Kyler Yamamoto Oilers, now Kraken, a Josh Manson Avalanche. Our instinctive goalie is Stuart Skinner Oilers, going to Michelle R. Deep Roots, Brendan Gallagher Canadians for Tasha. And our Young Guns is Matt Tompkins for the Cooches. It's just so fun to say. Dawn C on her second spot. Matt Tompkins, Tampa Bay Lightning. Tricia says 2-1 Wild. Well, all right. Leslie says, I'll even take a Hawks base card at this point. Oh, yikes. They've been that bad to you? All right, Cam Fowler, Ducks, Jack Quinn, Sabres, Ilya Mikheyev, Canucks, Sam Steele, Wild Now Stars, Marcus Pedersen, Penguins, Mario Ferraro, Sharks, Billy Huso, Red Wings, Mikhail Sergachev, Lightning, Essel Lindell, Stars. Our PCs is OV Capitals for M Cubed. Oh, Clear Cut Acetate, Igor Shesterkin, Rangers for Wendy Scott, second spots. We like that. And honor roll, Aiden McDonough Canucks for M Cubed on her third spot. So our boxes have thus far, well, they haven't been Bedardless. Michelle R hit a UD portrait of him in box number 2, I believe. Judy says DoorDash, Stacy needs some Claritin or Benadryl. Claritin doesn't work on me. Benadryl would put me straight to sleep. So I do take allergy medicine, and I did take some this morning, and it is clearly not helping at all, so that's fun. I also take some before bed, and it is also clearly not helping, so I'm not sure why today is so bad, but it is. William Nylander Leafs, Victor Arvidsson Kings, Vince Dunn Kraken. Matt Zuccarello Wild, Darnell Nurse Oilers. Philip Kurashev Blackhawks, Andre Palat Devils, Brandon Tanev Seattle Kraken, Brad Marchand Bruins. Our PCs is Clayton Keller for the Yotes for Savannah, second spot. Maxence Gwinnett is the Young Guns for the Senators for Michelle R, second spot. Well, that's interesting. And a Young Guns canvas Maxence Gwinnett. Same guy, same pack, Both his regular and his UD Canvas Young Guns. Both from Michelle R. Nice. I don't think that has ever happened, where I've pulled both the Canvas and the regular Young Guns of the same dude from the same pack. Weird. We'll take it, though. Maxence Gwinnett. Melissa, I need to motivate and go to the packy. I don't really feel like that would take very much motivation for you at all. You'd be like, I'd like some liquor. See you in a bit. I want you to go to the packy dressed as a nun. That's what I'd like to see. Packy Melissa is probably what her nickname is. Packy Melissa. All right, Morgan Riley, Leafs, Jakob Silverberg, Ducks. Man, I cannot breathe. All right, Nick Perbix for the Cooches, Boone Jenner Blue Jackets, Kyle Connor Jets, Ellie Tolvanen Kraken, Tim Stutzel Senators, Zach Werenski Blue Jackets, Michael Matheson Canadians, a Sparkle PCs, Jack Hughes for the Devils goes to Don C. UD Canvas Josh Morrissey Jets for Alyssa A. And Honor Roll Jackson Lacombe Ducks for Christina V. on her first spot. Sister Mary Hussey. That is so funny. Trisha says now Wild Blues is 2-2. Well, damn. I'm looking for more like a 4-1 Minnesota. And that's not happening, right? Really need us to beat Columbus tonight. Desperately need those 2 points. All right. Mark Stone Knights, Barrett Hayton Coyotes, Nico Sturm Sharks, Michael Matteo Knights, Ilya Samsonov Leafs, Troy Terry Ducks, Wyatt Johnston, Andre Kuzmenko Checklist, Thatcher Demko Canucks, Marcus Foligno Wild, Ecliptic is Jason Robertson Stars, going to Shannon M. Deep Roots, Brad Marchand Bruins for Julie M. And William Dufour Honor Roll Islanders for Lisa G. on her first spot. Judy says, my Pure Mist free steam inhaler with just water. I don't know. I do have a like a humidifier or whatever it's called. Is that what it's called? A humidifier? A steam blower thingy? Yeah, I might have to do that because it's torturous right now. Jordan Cairo Blues, Neil Pionk Jets, Artem Zub Senators, Justin Falk. So this time around, M Cube just gets falked for the Blues. Pavel Zacha Bruins, Andre Kuzmenko Canucks Now Flames, Alex Ovechkin Capitals, Linus Ulmark Bruins, Nikita Zaitsev Blackhawks. A Blue Dazzler of Adrian Kempe Kings going to Wendy W. Our instinctive goalie card is Ville Husso Red Wings going to M Cubed second spot. And we have a very, very good Young Guns here. It's Zach Benson Buffalo Sabres going to Jerry T. Nice hit, Jerry. Zach Benson, a very, very good Young Guns to hit out of this set. Nebulizer. Yeah, Melissa, what's weird is nebulizers for some reason do not work for me. I've tried before, like when I have a cough or breathing problems, to do nebulizers, and they just don't really do it for me. Eucalyptus oil. Never tried that before. Maybe. Alrighty. Oliver Bjorkstrand, Seattle Kraken, Jacob Trudeau Rangers, JJ Paterka Sabres, Logan O'Connor Avalanche, Brandon Hagel Lightning, Joel Farabee Flyers, Colton Sissons Predators, Ricard Raquel Penguins, Tyler Toffoli Flames, now Jets. Ryan Reeves is the director of boards for the Wild, going to Wendy W. second spot. Deep Roots, Lawson Cross Coyotes for Savannah second spot. UD Portrait is Charlie McAvoy Bruins, going to Julie M. We have one more pack, one more shot. You guys, where the hell has Bedard been this break? We had a beauty portrait, and that's it. Don't forget, you have a $20 chance to potentially hit him in our mixer break. 1048 is the $20 mixer that you guys did with PB the other night while I was at the Vegas Kraken game. It is a hobby box of Series 1, a tin of Series 2, a Star Rookie set, and a box of the new Parkhurst. So he said those were quite enjoyable breaks the other night, so we have one of those open. Also, Great Wall of Artifacts is still open. And just trying to see how many spots we have left in that, but we'll worry about it here in a second. Warren Fogle, Oilers. Jordan Martinook, Canes. Timo Meyer, Devils. Philip Gustafson, Wild. Alexander Barkov, Panthers. Pavel Buchnevich, Blues. Connor Hellebuck, Jets. Fabian Zetterlund, Sharks. Andrei Svechnikov, Hurricanes. That's a hell of a hit. All right, Austin Matthews, Pop Count 500. Acetate. That's a great card. For the Leafs, going to Lisa L. on her first spot, a Big Tony Pop Count 500 acetate. Jason Robertson PCs for the Stars will be Shannon M. Darn it. All right, it's a Blackhawk for Leslie. It's just not the Blackhawk, but Luke Philp. Young Guns for the Chicago Blackhawks is going to round out this break. All right, so if you want to give it another whirl, make sure to hop into 1051. That will be the next break like this that we are doing. Otherwise, I will take a look at our other breaks right now. I'm going to pull that right back out of there because that top loader is shattered at the bottom for some reason. That was weird. Leslie says, I'll take it, right? I mean, it's the Young Guns at least, so hopefully that kid turns out to be pretty decent. All right, so a peek at what is ahead. Give me just a second while I throw away some pack trash. Great Wall of Artifacts coming up at approximately, well, should be right at 2 o'clock. I don't see any reason why it would go later than 2, to be honest. All right, so Great Wall of Artifacts, which is break 1049, will be having the following teams still left. These teams are left on that break. Arizona Coyotes, Nashville Predators, Sharks, Blues. Come on, you Blues people. Jessica Eaton, come on. Come over and grab your Blues in the Great Wall of Artifacts. And Jets. So Jets, Blues, Sharks, Predators, and Coyotes are the remaining teams on that. 17 spots left on the Skybox Metal Universe PMG bonus break. Other breaks that we have open, like I said, the 1048 mixer for $20, another one of these, which is 1051, and another Parkhurst break that has not one single spot sold yet. You guys love these cards on opening day. So 4 boxes of Parkhurst wide open. 1047 is the break number. I sent an email newsletter earlier this morning about all of these breaks that has a link that when you click it will take you right to everything that is currently open. So sometimes that's the easiest way, but don't forget you can always go to our breaks featured section and find them that way. They're all pinned and featured until we're done streaming them, and then I remove them from featured and pin the new breaks. So Christina V, are you still here? If you confirm that you are still here, I will go ahead and do your 2 clear cuts right now, rather than starting a whole separate stream for it. Excuse me, guys. 1049 Great Wall of Artifacts. All right, Christina is here. These 2 clear cuts that we're going to open right now are not part of this break. These are Christina's. So let's see which 2 clear cuts Christina is going to get right now. She purchased as personals, and we do still have a few of these left if anybody wants to do personal breaks. We also still have Allure, Ice, all the series boxes, and O-Pee-Chee Platinum on clear cut. Ooh, this is a good one. This is actually a very good one. It is Rope Hints for the Dallas Stars, Champs Auto for Christina. Very nice hit. Rope Hints, Dallas Stars Champs card, which are kind of neat looking cards. They're like old school Western looking. I like those. All right, great player for the Stars. That's clear cut number 1. Clear cut number 2. Melissa says back to bed. Are you still sick? Is that why you're sleeping so much? You mentioned earlier in the week you just weren't feeling good, so maybe that's why you're sleeping a lot. All right, number 2 is, oh, that's really a very cool card too. Dylan Samberg. This is a top shelf rookie Sellies card. Dylan Samberg, rookie for the Winnipeg Jets. Top shelf Sellies, Dylan Samberg, Winnipeg Jets. All right, 2 great cards for Christina. Samberg, Jets, Rope Hints for the Dallas Stars. awesome cards. I will get those ones sent off to you. And if anybody else wants to do personals, those are obviously open. We are out of Series 2 packs for personals. So all of that fun that you had with PB earlier in the week with those is done. But we have tons of different boxes still available for personals. Another one we have that I forgot to mention was SP Game Used, which I know a lot of you guys like. And that's also a very good segue for me to tell you that the next Upper Deck new release that is coming out is actually SP Game Used, which is one of our favorite boxes. So it was supposed to be out this week, I thought, in time for my birthday, but it got pushed to April 3rd. But on April 3rd, we are getting the 23-24 SP Game Used boxes. They will be obviously pricier than what we're used to because of the potential to hit Bedard, but they're not outrageous. So we will probably feature several boxes of them on some type of baby mega high roller mixer of some type. We'll do whatever we can to, even out the cost so that it's not ridiculous and you get plenty of volume of cards in that break for the value of what you're buying it for. So you know how we do around here. We make sure you guys are taken care of while featuring new products as well. So, all right, y'all, I will be back on here in about an hour and a half to do Great Wall of Artifacts, provided we fill those last 5 teams that I mentioned. So come grab one or more of those and we will get going with that here in a bit. So hope everybody has a great rest of your Saturday, and I hope the team that you want to win does so, especially the Gold Knights. So see you guys on the next one, and have a great Saturday.